Welcome to Paranormal Perspective. I'm John Lorden, and joining me as always is...
Christy Arnhart.
This is the show where Christy does the research looking into a paranormal or paranormal adjacent topic. She makes her case here for why it is paranormal in front of a live stream audience, and we put the question to them, is it really paranormal or not? Now me, I'll try to take the counterpoint to Christy's, maybe just doing some quick web searches on the side. I have no insight into what topic she's going into off the top of these episodes, so I'm learning about it with you guys. Christy, what are we learning about today?
Today, we're going to be discussing the Overtoun Bridge in West Dunbartonshire, Scotland, and why it is that dogs jump to their death off of this bridge for seemingly no reason.
Whoa. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
No, I'm
Wow.
not.
Okay, so what's the question that we're going to be putting to them?
Is it supernatural or natural?
Okay. Why are the dogs
I'm sure everyone's noticed my
peeping?
glasses today.
Yes.
Yeah. I lost a contact last week and I only had those two left, so.
Oh.
And I
Supernatural
have to
reasons.
have to like super order these because my eyes are so screwy. So
Gotcha.
but it's
All
all right. I
right.
got my bling. I have diamonds on it and everything.
I like how they look.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Let's get
I
to
actually got these glasses because of Danielle
it. Oh,
Helen.
yeah. Oh,
She
she
had
rocks
a pair that
glasses.
was similar.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
Yeah, she had a
she's
similar pair, and
not
I
bashful
had to
about her
pick out new
glasses.
glasses that year. And I was like, I love the ones that Danielle's been wearing. So I
Yeah.
got some too, and they're almost just like it, but they've got diamonds all over them.
You blinged it out.
It was me.
Yeah. All right,
Okay,
let's see.
so the Overtoun Bridge. It was completed in 1895. It's very beautiful. I mean, it's Scotland. How can it not be beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, since the 1950s, dogs walking along the bridge have either fallen or jumped to their death. This often results in serious injuries or it kills the dog, as it's a 50-foot drop from the top of the bridge down. Because of this, they actually call it the dog suicide bridge locally.
Wow, that's insane.
There have been at least 300 dogs, and they say it could be as high as 600 that have jumped. Not all of them have died, but still, that's an insane amount. And see, here you see the bridge and the manor house after it, because in Scotland, of course, there's a manor house.
Yeah.
Owners said that before their dogs jumped, they reported a sudden change in their behavior. It was almost as though they were possessed. The dogs would become still, like they sensed something, or become agitated, and then they would just take off. And before the owner can do anything, they're over the bridge.
Well, that was my first inclination is there some sound that is, they're able to hear that we're not, or
Oh,
something
I'll
along
get to
those
that.
lines. Yeah, and I knew you
I
would,
will
but
get to
that's
that.
just
Oh, yeah.
that's just where I'm
But
at originally.
that's the first thing you think of,
Yeah.
smell or hearing. It's a
Right.
dog. So,
Right.
and true, I mean, people take their dogs on this bridge all the time without leashes, and it's just tempting fate. Look at the numbers.
Yeah.
And we're talking before I get ahead of myself. So, people started learning more about this, of course, in the 2000s once the internet became prevalent. People started seeing it on on the internet, all kinds of videos, whatever. So let me give you some of the instances that this has happened. This is just from Wikipedia. This isn't even me searching the internet far and wide for
Right.
cases.
Okay.
2004, you've got Kenneth Makel. He was walking with his family and his golden retriever when the dog suddenly bolted and just jumped off the bridge. It survived, but it was severely traumatized by the experience, as you can imagine. In 2005, at least 5 other dogs jumped from the bridge in 6 months. So that's about once a month. In 2014, Alice Trevorrow was walking her Springer Spaniel named Cassie. She said, I had parked up, and as she is so obedient, I didn't put her on a lead. Me and my son walked toward Cassie, who was staring at something above the bridge. She definitely saw something that made her jump. There's something sinister going on. It's so out of character for her. And if I'm not mistaken, Cassie did not make that jump.
Hmm.
Now, it's crazy because it doesn't seem to matter what kind of dog it is. You'll hear people say that they think it's the long-nosed breeds more than others,
Okay.
but we're talking about very well-trained dogs who know not to do this. I mean, border collies, I'm always singing the praises of border collies. Well, they're Scottish. That's where they come from. And they're such smart, well-trained dogs. I cannot imagine my bear jumping off a bridge, just jumping like that.
Yeah. Especially with their
So
owner there
you
with them, you know?
right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, they're not like across the bridge or anything. They're right there with them.
Yeah.
Now you have to ask yourself, or I do, there's going to be one of two things. Is it supernatural or is it natural? Well, as far as supernatural cases go, in 1994, a paranoid schizophrenic 32-year-old father threw his 2-week-old son to his death off of the Overtoun Bridge because he said his son was the Antichrist. The father attempted to take his life afterward, but was caught and placed in a mental asylum. He said he chose that specific location to unalive his son because it was associated with dark spirits and ancient druids. Now, many of the locals who grew up in the area will tell you it's haunted. The woods are haunted. The bridge is haunted. It's Scotland. Trust me, you can feel the spirits. We grew up playing in the Overtoun grounds, and we believe in ghosts here because we've all seen or felt spirits up here. The bridges, and this is the most interesting part for me. The bridge's location fits the description of what the Celts called thin places. Now, if you've ever read any Stephen King books, he always talks about thinnies, which are where the fabric of reality is thinner than it is in other places, and you can actually see or pass between the two. They say that this spot is mesmerizing and it seems to be heaven and earth overlap. That's the way they feel when they're on this bridge. Now, the most telling ghost story involved with this involves the White Lady of Overtoun.
Okay.
She was a grieving widow who married John White. The lady lived alone in grief for more than 30 years after her husband died in 1908. And here we have a picture of the couple. When she finally did pass away, to this day, people still see her ghost. They see her ghost in the manor house. In windows, I've got a picture right here where it's one of those where people say, you can see the reflection of her in the window. But they believe that she is so lonely still that she's on the bridge and the dogs can see her and that they're trying to get to her, which is just horribly sad.
Can you give me an explanation of where you're seeing her in this?
I don't necessarily see her.
Okay.
I can sort of make out a face. This is one of those to me that could go either way. It could be pareidolia. It looks like the woods in the window.
Okay.
But it's also one of the ones that people tout,
Yeah.
as one of the haunting pictures.
Is this picture from what's that publication over there? Ah, geez, I can't remember. Like the Sun, like sun.uk.
Hold on, I'll tell you what it is because I know what it is.
There's something about like the red outline
Mirror.
whenever. Oh, the Mirror. Yeah. Okay.
It's the Mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, like New York Post, the Sun, and the Mirror all do this, where they'll have a picture like this with a big
You
bold.
can't see it. We've got to help you. Now that one, I will admit, usually I'll go to bat for everything I show you, but this one, I wanted to show it because it is one of the most touted pictures, but I have my issues with it too. Well, because so many dogs were dying, and nobody wants that to happen, the Scottish Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals investigated the bridge, and they could find no reason why the dogs were jumping. In 2010, an animal behaviorist named David Sands investigated the bridge, and he ruled out the possibility that the dogs are deliberately taking their own lives, which is what some people thought. I can't imagine why. His experiment at the bridge, he says and I'm not saying that he was able to prove this scientifically. I'm saying this is his theory. He thinks that the long-nosed breed of dogs are being led to jump off of the bridge because they can smell animals in the gully below. They can smell marmots, they can smell foxes and things like that, so they just go after it. He also believes that when you look over the side of the bridge to a dog, it looks like a flat plane. So they don't realize that they're jumping off a bridge. They think they're running on the road.
That struck me when I saw this picture as well. But
Mm-hmm.
that being said, even if this was a flat plane, like right where the arch is on the bottom part, that's still at least 8 feet, maybe 10 feet. Like, I don't know that a
I
dog would just
know.
go jumping right off. I mean, unless they thought it's soft
I
for some reason, like they thought, oh, it's a pile of leaves right there. I don't know. But it's still,
see,
it's a bit of a height.
I I see the merit in his theories because I think in a lot of situations they'd be true. But just looking at the bridge, and I have an actual video to show you too, and
Okay.
it just does not look like that's what's happening to me.
This is a video of a dog
Now,
that jumps.
yes, but now you guys know I would never show you something violent and the dog
Yeah.
is fine.
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't show it.
You want to
But
check it
here we
out?
go.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, because it's a golden retriever. I mean,
Okay.
look, just gone before she could do anything.
Oh, poor baby.
I know, it breaks your heart. But yeah, it's,
Um,
and even the people who investigated their different theories were all willing to admit when you walk on that bridge, you feel strange. The
why does
own,
this bridge look different here though on this shot? I don't know if this shot is from the same place.
well, I don't know. It says it's Overton.
Yeah, no, they're definitely talking about Overton, and that is like that lines up with the pictures we've seen. That all looks like the pictures we've seen. But that and that
See,
footage,
yeah, I don't have a good expanse of the bridge that's current other than the
yeah,
videos.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking for some footage of it. Well, okay, so this is one direction because the house isn't over there.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the other direction because the house is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm calling shenanigans on this. There's no mountain with a big turn.
Well, I will say, and I apologize if I got the wrong video for y'all, but
No, no,
there are
no.
lots of videos. There
They're
are lots of
representing it.
videos of them.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is being represented that it's about that bridge.
And there are lots of videos out there of people's dogs jumping, and you just don't want to see it.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. And who is this?
This is the white lady herself.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now, in 2019, the owners of Overton House, they've lived there for 17 years now. They said that they have witnessed dogs fall and jump so much that they're agitated. They also believe that it's animals leading them to jump. But again, they still state, regardless of that, this whole place is haunted. And it
Hmm.
would not surprise us if that is the cause. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I know that he wants to say it's the long-nosed breeds, but if you look at the videos online, there are all kinds of different dogs that jump off of this bridge. No matter
Yeah.
how well behaved, it doesn't matter. There is a submarine base not far from this location, and they started to think that infrasound, radar, something like that was
Mm-hmm.
causing the dogs to jump.
Yeah.
They investigated that and found no no correlation.
Yeah, because it would be two things, right? It would be either something that is attracting them so hard that they're going after it, or it would be something that's repelling them so hard that they're trying to get away from it. But they didn't
And
note
see, yeah.
one particular side that they would jump on.
No, and from what I understand, they just take off the bridge. It's not
Yeah.
one particular spot.
Okay.
Although they do say that the majority of the time, the dogs tend to jump off the bridge at the same spot where the father threw his child.
Hmm. Okay.
It's not every time, but it's enough that people have noticed.
Right.
But yeah, this one has always amazed me because I can't find a good logical reason for it to be happening.
No, no. I've done a little search over here, and there's one interesting point it's bringing up. This is Gemini's answer. Um, they're talking about a combination of strong animal scents, and they're saying in particular that the scent of mink.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of minks down there.
Yeah,
They
there's a
started
lot of
breeding
mink
them.
down there. So and that's kind of leading me to that thought about, well, it's either going after something and it thinks it's safe, which this picture really depicts it pretty well. Like, you can hardly see the bridge. You have no idea about the depth that's happening below the leaf line. So, you know, I could see a dog seeing that, like, just, it looks out over the edge. It looks like there's a hill right there, and it's smelling
I don't know.
game that it wants to go after.
I can't see either of my dogs doing this. And I guess everyone would say that about their kid or their dog or what may be, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're also noting structural confusion, that the bridge's design can mislead dogs into thinking there's a safe path where there's a steep drop. I don't think that's about the bridge necessarily. I think that's just about the foliage that's growing around it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because at different times of the year, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, we have put the question to the audience, Christy.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it the white lady? That should have been the question.
No, because if I put something like that, you know me. I believe the white lady's standing over there going, I'm lonely, give me your doggies.
Right. Come over here. Here, doggy.
Give me a doggy.
Yeah. Let's see. We're going to leave it open for about 5 more seconds. Christy, did you get your vote in?
Yes, it did.
Okay, good. It wouldn't be an episode without it. Christy got her vote in. All of our live stream audience has their vote in. I can't even tell what the outcome is. There it is.
Goodness.
Supernatural reasons or natural reasons? What is the answer? With 56%.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
I know.
But it's back.
This is just so bizarre. And knowing that they've looked into infrasound and things like that, and nobody can come up with an explanation. It's like,
paranormal confirmed. Of course, if you're watching on replay, please let us know in the comments down below what you think. Christy, congratulations.
well, thank you.
Nice. Good job. Yeah, I don't know how you can go about trying to dispute it, especially when they had people out there. And if they couldn't come to a definitive, like, oh, here it is. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's very hard to dispute.
Like I said, this is one that's fascinated me for years, and I can't find a real world explanation for it.
All right. Well, Christy, thank you so much for your hard work on today's episode. We really appreciate everything you do here. And if anyone has any ideas for a future episode, where can they send it?
Well, you can contact me on X at Ghost of Christy, or you can email me at paranormalpurse, PERS@gmail.com.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us, and please join us again next week for another episode of either Paranormal Perspective or Conspiracy Consensus. We hope you'll join us, and until then, we'll see you on the other side.
Gone straight from the screen tonight. Sean and Christy, it was a fright. Paranormal vibes, we brought the light. And catch us again, it'll be alright. We'll see you soon, don't you fret. Enjoy us.